Across America's farmlands, where the horizon meets endless rows of green leaves, a quiet revolution unfolds every season. This is the supergiant cabbage harvest, a breathtaking operation that gathers millions of tons of fresh cabbage from coast to coast, feeding an entire nation and beyond. From California's sunny valleys to Wisconsin's fertile plains, from Florida's winter fields to New York's cool summers, cabbage thrives across climates, making the U.S. one of the world's leading producers of this humble yet powerful vegetable. Before we dive in, make sure to hit subscribe, tap the bell icon, and give this video a thumbs up, because today you're about to witness how a simple green leaf becomes a global food essential. Cabbage has a long and fascinating story. It first arrived in North America with European settlers in the 1600s, who brought seeds across the Atlantic, recognizing the plant's incredible ability to grow in almost any soil, store well for months, and provide vital nutrients through harsh winters. By the 19th century, cabbage had become a cornerstone crop in immigrant communities. Germans, Poles, Russians, who used it to make sauerkraut, soups, and hearty stews. Fast forward to today, and cabbage is grown on more than 70,000 acres across the United States, producing over 1.5 billion pounds each year. But this isn't the work of small backyard gardens anymore. This is agriculture on a colossal scale, where machines, science, and human skill combine to transform sprawling fields into efficient food-producing systems. Long before the first cabbage is planted, the process begins with soil science. Farmers collect soil samples from every corner of their fields and send them to high-tech labs to measure pH, nitrogen, potassium, and organic matter. Using GPS-guided tractors, they till and level the soil with centimeter precision. Modern irrigation systems are laid out, drip lines, sprinklers, or pivot systems, ensuring each cabbage head will get the perfect amount of water. Then comes the planting phase. In massive nurseries, millions of seedlings are raised in climate-controlled greenhouses. Each one begins life in a tray, a single seed in a small pocket of nutrient-rich soil. After 3 to 4 weeks, these seedlings are loaded onto transplanter machines that move slowly through the fields, planting hundreds of rows at once. The precision is astonishing. Every cabbage spaced exactly 18 inches apart, giving each one just enough room to form a perfect, compact head. Cabbage is a cool season crop, thriving in temperatures between 45 degrees and 7 degrees. As the plants grow, they require constant attention. Smart sensors buried in the soil track moisture levels, while drones equipped with infrared cameras scan for signs of pests or nutrient deficiencies. When needed, natural pest control methods, such as releasing ladybugs or applying organic sprays, protect the plants without harming the environment. Nitrogen-rich fertilizers are applied in measured doses to promote strong leaf growth. And in some regions, protective cloths are stretched over the crops to shield them from frost. Every few weeks, farmers walk the fields, checking the firmness and size of the heads. A good cabbage head should feel heavy, tight, and crisp, weighing between 2 to 4 pounds, depending on the variety. Now comes the most dramatic phase, the harvest. Early morning mist rolls over the fields as crews and machines prepare for a long day. Specialized cabbage harvesters, massive, slow-moving platforms, glide across the rows. Workers walk beside them with sharp knives, cutting each head cleanly at the base and placing it onto a conveyor belt. The belt carries the cabbages up into bins, which are loaded onto trailers following alongside. Every minute, hundreds of cabbages are harvested, cleanly, efficiently, and safely. In large operations, automated mechanical harvesters do even more of the heavy lifting. Using cameras and robotic arms, they identify mature cabbages, slice them, and collect them without bruising the leaves. Each bin holds about 1,000 pounds of cabbage, and once full, they're lifted onto trucks bound for processing facilities just a few miles away. For crops meant for sauerkraut or coleslaw production, speed is everything. From field to factory, the entire journey can take less than 6 hours, ensuring freshness and crunch are perfectly preserved. Inside the giant cabbage processing plants, the real transformation begins. Trucks back up to unloading bays, dumping mountains of fresh cabbages onto stainless steel conveyor lines. High-pressure water jets wash away dirt, insects, and field debris. Automated cutters trim off the outer leaves, leaving smooth, compact heads ready for inspection. Every cabbage passes under optical scanners that check for color, size, and any blemishes. The perfect ones are automatically sorted by weight and size. Small ones for retail, large ones for food processing. Those destined for coleslaw or salad mixes are shredded in industrial slicers that can process up to 10,000 pounds per hour. Others are packed whole into crates for supermarkets or prepared for fermentation in sauerkraut tanks. Cabbage isn't just eaten fresh, it's a key ingredient in two iconic American foods, sauerkraut and coleslaw. At sauerkraut factories, the process begins with enormous fermentation vats. Shredded cabbage is layered with salt inside stainless steel tanks the size of swimming pools. Over the next few weeks, natural lactic acid bacteria convert the cabbage's sugars into acid, giving sauerkraut its tangy signature flavor. Coleslaw, on the other hand, is made for speed. Freshly shredded cabbage is mixed with carrots and a creamy dressing in continuous blending machines. Within minutes, it's chilled, sealed, and ready for supermarkets or fast food restaurants nationwide. These products highlight cabbage's versatility, from centuries-old tradition to modern convenience food. Once processed, the cabbages are packed in cardboard boxes or plastic crates, labeled with barcodes and lot numbers. Forklifts load them onto refrigerated trucks headed to distribution centers across the country. From there, they make their way to grocery stores, restaurants, and food factories. A vast supply chain that ensures freshness coast to coast. Some premium batches are exported to Canada, Japan, and South Korea, where American-grown cabbage is prized for its crispness and flavor. Every cabbage that reaches your plate represents a journey of precision and passion, from seed to soil, from machine to market. If you've enjoyed this inside look at the supergiant cabbage harvest, make sure to subscribe, tap the bell, and like this video. Because we're just getting started exploring how the world's most essential foods are grown, harvested, and brought to life. Every year in America, millions of tons of carrots are pulled from the soil, orange, crisp, and packed with nutrients. This is the supergiant carrot harvest, a story of innovation, machinery, and transformation, where humble roots become crunchy snacks enjoyed by millions. Before we begin, if you love seeing how nature and technology come together in mind-blowing ways, hit that subscribe button and join our journey through the world's most fascinating production lines. Our journey begins in California's Central Valley, the beating heart of carrot production in the United States. Here, the soil is soft, the climate mild, and the land stretches endlessly in perfect rows of vibrant green tops waving in the sun. In this fertile valley, giants like Grimway Farms and Bolthouse Farms have turned farming into a high-tech science. Together, they produce over 85% of all carrots grown in America. That's more than 3 million tons each year. Seeds are planted with GPS-guided seeders, ensuring perfect spacing, just enough for each carrot to grow straight and uniform. Precision irrigation systems deliver exact drops of water right to the roots. Conserving every drop in this dry California landscape. Farmers monitor the fields using drones and AI-driven sensors, checking for moisture levels, soil nutrients, and plant health in real time. Every inch of land, every seed, and every hour of sunlight is carefully measured. Because efficiency here isn't optional, it's survival. Carrots begin their journey as tiny seeds, smaller than a grain of rice. Once planted, they take 70 to 120 days to reach maturity, depending on variety and temperature. The magic happens underground, as the roots stretch downward, absorbing minerals and sugars that give carrots their sweet, crisp flavor. Above the soil, lush green tops soak in the sun, fueling growth through photosynthesis. During these months, the fields are carefully managed. No weeds, no pests. Farmers use biological pest control. Beneficial insects instead of harsh chemicals to protect both crops and soil health. By the time the carrots are ready for harvest, each plant is about 8 to 10 inches long, weighing around 80 grams. Multiply that by billions, and you can imagine the staggering amount of produce waiting beneath the surface. Now comes the most exciting part, harvesting. At dawn, as the California sun begins to rise, the giant carrot harvesters roll into the fields. Each harvester can pull, cut, and load up to 200,000 carrots per hour. Here's how it works. Metal fingers gently grab the leafy tops and pull the carrots straight from the soil. A built-in knife instantly slices off the greens, which are sent aside to be composted or used as animal feed. The clean roots are carried by a conveyor belt straight into massive trailers, moving alongside the harvester. Every hour, a single machine can fill multiple 20-ton trucks, and during peak season, these harvesters run 24 hours a day under floodlights. It's a mesmerizing ballet of technology and nature. Dozens of machines crawling across endless fields, each one pulling thousands of orange roots from the earth every minute. Once harvested, the carrots have just a few hours to reach the factory before they start losing moisture and sweetness. And so begins the next phase of their journey. At the processing plant, a facility the size of several football fields, truckloads of freshly harvested carrots arrive every few minutes. They're first dumped into water flumes, long channels that wash away dirt and stones using circulating water jets. The carrots float and tumble through this system, emerging clean, shiny, and ready for inspection. Then comes sorting, the first stage of automation magic. High-speed cameras scan each carrot as it passes on a conveyor belt, identifying size, shape, and color in milliseconds. Air jets instantly sort them into categories. Perfect ones go for fresh packaging. Smaller or misshapen ones are redirected to become baby carrots. Every single carrot is tracked by sensors. The system knows exactly how much product is coming in and where it's going next. Next, they're polished, chilled, and packed in bags with a light mist of purified water to stay fresh. From start to finish, it takes less than 60 minutes for a raw carrot to become a ready-to-eat snack. Thanks to this process, America consumes over 1 billion pounds of baby carrots every year. they've become one of the most popular healthy snacks. Portable, sweet, and crunchy, perfect for lunchboxes, salads, and road trips. After processing, the carrots enter a temperature-controlled packaging room. Automated weighers fill each bag precisely, 1 pound, 2 pounds, or family-sized packs. Vacuum sealers remove air to extend shelf life, and printed labels mark the farm, date, and batch number for traceability. The sealed bags are then packed into crates and sent to cold storage chambers kept at 34° Fahrenheit, 1°C. Within 24 hours, they'll be on refrigerated trucks heading to distribution centers across the country, from Los Angeles to New York. Every step is monitored for food safety. Cleanliness, moisture, and bacterial levels are constantly tested. Even the wash water is filtered and recycled to reduce waste. Nothing goes to waste in this supergiant system. Carrot tops and peels are converted into animal feed or organic compost, returning nutrients back to the soil. Wastewater from the plant is purified and reused for irrigation. Solar panels on the factory roof supply part of the plant's power. And energy-efficient chillers cut carbon emissions. These measures have helped reduce the industry's environmental impact by over 40% in the last 2 decades. In many ways, the carrot industry is a model for sustainable agriculture, showing that large-scale food production and eco-responsibility can go hand in hand. Finally, the carrots make their way into grocery stores, school cafeterias, and snack bags across America. What began as a tiny seed in California's soil ends as a bright orange treat enjoyed by millions every day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, so you never miss more amazing behind-the-scenes stories from farms and factories around the world. Cassava, also known as manioc or yucca, might look like an ordinary brown root pulled from the ground, but behind its humble appearance lies a crop that feeds over 800 million people worldwide. From crispy tapioca chips to chewy boba pearls, and from bread flour to biofuel, cassava starch is everywhere in our daily lives. Each year, millions of tons of cassava roots are harvested and transformed into fine, white starch that becomes the foundation of countless foods and industrial products. But have you ever wondered how this incredible process actually works? Today, we're taking you on a journey to the supergiant cassava farms and starch factories, where fields stretch as far as the eye can see, and powerful machines work together with farmers' hands to turn rough, muddy roots into pure starch in a mind-blowing way. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another behind-the-scenes look at how the world's essential foods are grown and made. Farmers don't plant cassava from seeds. Instead, they use stem cuttings. Pieces of the cassava stalk, about 20 to 30 centimeters long, are cut and placed directly into the soil. Within days, the cuttings sprout new roots and leaves. Over 8 to 12 months, these roots grow thick and starchy underground, while the plant above grows tall and leafy. One of the reasons cassava is so important to global food security is its ability to survive droughts and poor soil conditions.